Good evening, everyone. Maganda rin yung tingog. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, thank you. So I think it's already 7:30. Let's formally start our first meeting of our um, this course, MEP 502A, or Computational Methods for Engineers. So I'd like to first introduce myself. I am Rovic Tarife. I am currently part-time lecturer at the Department of Electrical Engineering in USTP. So my educational background is I finished my doctorate degree in Waseda University, majoring in environment and energy engineering. And then um, my research field is on microgrid design, optimization, GIS applications, and power systems and resource assessment. So aside from that, I'm also a licensed electrical engineer. You can contact me if you have any inquiries or concerns regarding the course or any matters related to requirements of the course through my email address, rodriguez@gmail.com. Or you can also contact me through my mobile number. I think I already sent a lot of messages last week, also today. So that was my mobile number. You can also contact me through that. So let me discuss the details of this course, MPP 502A. So, of course, the course title is Computational Methods for Engineers, credits is three. Modality is face-to-face or blended. Tanang ba sa inyo karon kay full-time students or currently employed and ga-take lang og kanang master na courses? Okay, employed. If I remember correctly, someone messaged me that he is employed, full-time employed in a industry. So, maglisod siya biyahe sa Cagayan de Oro. So, are all of you here local residents of Cagayan de Oro City?
Ingog po, sir.
Sa inyo, okay. Lagi lagi tayo, no? So, I guess online modality would be convenient for everyone. I would like to know.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's perfect. It's also convenient for me. I'm not a local resident of Cagayan de Oro. But I will have to check with the department regarding the modality because UST is very strict with face-to-face classes, at least for undergraduate courses. But this is a graduate course, so I think they will be lenient with the modality. Especially most of you are employed and doing master studies at the same time. So the contact hours, so we will meet twice a week, 1.5 hours every Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 to 9. Is this schedule convenient for everyone? Or I guess mura gina ang time. Pwede mag-meet, no? I will have to check if there's a possibility we can reschedule the time, whatever is the pleasure of everyone. But for now, we will stick with the schedule that was provided by the system to us. That is every Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 to 9 p.m. online. So every now and then, I will provide the link for our Google Meet, and then this later we'll discuss what will be our online classroom that we will use, and um, to explore what is convenient for everyone. So, of course, the description of this course is computational methods for civil engineering problems. So it covers numerical techniques such as Gaussian elimination, LU, factorization, iterative methods, finite difference, and finite element formulations with applications to structural analysis, fluid flow, geotechnical modeling, and transportation systems. So students will both apply both hand calculation and software tools. So basically, in this course, we will use different programming tools like MATLAB, Genio Octave, or Python. So this is for simulation optimization and design evaluation. Does everyone here have background on programming. I think niagi man tanan, no, undergrad. At least for basic programming like C, Java, or sa any numerical methods, you know. So okay lang, if wala yung background ng tanan, we can learn from scratch. I think there's a lot of materials that we can that you can check to learn Python and MATLAB. I'm not sure if USTP has a license for MATLAB, but to be safe, I think we'll stick lang at Python since Python is open source. So course outcomes, let me skip this one again. Magtatala ko syllabus. So actually, I was not provided with the official syllabus of this course. I just made content based on the syllabus for EE. So I tried to search what are the topics that are relevant for civil engineering. So if I'm not mistaken, all of you here are enrolled in the Masters of Engineering, Civil Engineering, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll stick with topics that are relevant to civil engineering. So this is the sample syllabus from the electrical engineering, the MEP 502A. Of course, we will not use this one. So this is sample syllabus of MEP 502A. Syllabus was made by Engineer Palugna. So the topics, so same na po no, na Gaussian elimination or Gaussian elimination, factorization, but this is applied to power flow studies, fault studies, power flow systems, and fault analysis. So topics that are relevant to electrical engineering. However, since all of you are civil engineering background, have civil engineering background, so we'll focus on civil engineering. So I would like to know if the topics that I included in the slides are relevant. Okay. Okay, before we discuss the topics, so let's discuss what will be the outcome. So what um after the course, what everyone should achieve. So first, by the end of this course, all of you will be able to explain and apply fundamental computational methods to civil engineering problems. So for example, structural, hydraulic, geotechnical systems. You will also be able to solve and analyze civil engineering problems using hand computation and software packages. And then lastly, to design, simulate, and evaluate civil engineering systems using computational method models and prepare technical reports. So with regards to the topics that we will discuss in this course, so same na gyapon, we'll be using iterative methods like Jacobi, Gauss-Seidel, Newton-Raphson. But this will be, sorry. So first we will review. So we will review iterative methods and numerical methods sa undergrad, but this will be in application to civil engineering analysis. So we'll use direct methods such as Gaussian elimination, LU factorization, truss frame equilibrium equations. We'll also use Jacobi or Gauss-Seidel, Newton-Raphson for soil settlement, pipe network analysis, and then error and stability analysis. So this is condition number, convergence, round, off error, implication, civil engineering model. So suggested readings or reference for this topic, main topic for course outcome 1 would be Chapra, applied numerical methods, or from Q Salas, numerical methods in engineering with Python. So, of course, online, we will use programming tools such as MATLAB. I think lisod ang MATLAB kay what license. we will use Python for this one. So kindly ignore the sheet work. So technical reports and assignments. So the assignments would be problem sets. For the second major topic, for the course outcome tool, so we will learn finite difference methods for groundwater flow, heat transfer in concrete, detection, and then you will be also able to learn finite element basics for one dimension and two-dimensional truss and beam element formulation, and then also transportation or construction applications such as matrix methods in traffic equilibrium, resource allocation models. So for the reference, you can refer to uh, a first course in FEM book, Concepts and Applications of FEM by Logan. So in these topics, you will have simulation uh, assignments. So you'll be submitting reports, simulation reports, assignments, coding exercises. And then for the last major topics, this will be on structural applications, so multi-story frame analysis with FEM, geotechnical applications, so slope stability, seepage using computational approaches, hydraulic applications, so dam seepage modeling, flow open channels, and then for optimization, scheduling, construction, resource allocation via linear programming. So suggested reading reference would be FEM by Logan, and then engineering optimization by Rao. So don't worry, I'll try to look for these references online and then upload it to Google Classroom so you can download it. I will also provide the details of your project and coding assignments and problem sets every now and then. So for this last set of topics, which targets course outcome 3, you will have a major project. This is report and oral presentation, as well as simulation experience. So as you have noticed, I did not include any exams. So I think it would be impractical to have handwritten exams for graduate course, especially in the BE Tagamit. So I will focus more on simulation assignments and um, simulation and coding assignments. I think it would be more practical, especially for this course mga computational methods. So dili ta magmano-mano. Ay kung magmano-mano ta nga imagine na iterative methods so pila ka iterations tag-as kayo it will take a lot of time. So it would be more practical to have coding assignments, exercises, simulation assignments. So for the course requirements, this is tentative lang, no? Of course, attendance and active participation is required. We will have 4 to 6 graded assignments, so problem sets, coding tasks, and then one major computational project. So it can be either structural, geotechnical, or transportation focus. So midterm and final presentations as well. As for the major computational project, I will provide the details as we go through this course. So every now and then, I will provide you with, I will upload your assignments and then also the details for the major computational project. For the assignment and grading policy, so kindly ignore quizzes now. So coding assignment, and problem sets will be 40%. Midterm, midterm report, simulation report, 20%. Final, final project, ano na yung participation? Hindi ka na rin nandun pang undergrad. So, final project will be 40%. Sorry, let me rewrite this one. Quizzes, sorry. Coding assignments and problem sets, 50%. Simulation report, midterm report, 20%. And the final project is 30%. So I will revise this one and upload the updated PowerPoint for you to refer. So these are the references. Chapra, Canale, Applied Numerical Methods with MATLAB for Engineers and Scientists. A first course in Final Element Method by Logan, and then Concepts and Applications of Final Element Analysis by Cook. Numerical Methods in Engineering with Python by Q Salas, and then additional case studies from ASC journals and open repositories. So, with regards to our online classroom, nakadawat na ba tanan og invitation? Okay, sige lang. So, maybe some of you have, okay, so naiuban nga wala. I think when I try to invite everyone with the email address that email addresses that were provided to me by your department, some of you have USDP nga email address, and for some reason dili mo ma-invite sa Google Classroom. Maybe you can provide an alternative email address. Okay, so dili tanan, no? I will have to check in sa ang wala na invite based on the class list. So currently, based on the class list that was provided to me, there are 19 of you who are enrolled in this course. Let me- So there are 19 of you. So katong naay mga USDP nga email mo to na ako encounter nga problem nga dili na ko ma-invite sa Google Classroom for some reason. So maybe you can provide an alternative email address, or we can also explore a different online classroom like Edmodo or Canvas. Are you familiar? Is everyone familiar with Edmodo or Canvas or Moodle? Hello. Okay. Okay, dili tanan, no? Based na po sa akong nabantayan, I think Google Classroom is the user-friendly, most user-friendly. Dili siya lisod explore. Okay, so ang class code. So ako na lang i-send ang class code, sorry. Class code, mo na siyang class code. Ako i-send sa chat, ha? Chat. Sorry. Okay, class. So mo na siyang class code. Lowercase QU22YXKA. So for now, we will stick with Google Classroom, and I will also upload this PowerPoint sa Google Classroom. So brief meeting lang ta karon, orientation. Next meeting we'll start with our discussion. I will still have to check with the civil engineering department what are the topics that I should cover. Okay, ako, these are the topics that I came up with, but this is not the list that was provided by the civil engineering department. But what's your comment on the topics that I presented? Are these relevant to civil engineering? Okay. Or dili man pod tanan, no? Discuss sa inyong undergraduate civil engineering po yung gikuha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I guess dapat vertically aligned man. So civil engineering yung background. So we have pero kani siya nga mga topics, mura magud siya og numerical methods siya but focused on civil engineering na kanang application like structural, pipe network, truss, beam deflection, heat transfer in concrete, groundwater flow. So it's very um, relevant or applied digital civil engineering. So if the civil engineering department approves this course outline that I came up with, we'll start next week with Gaussian elimination and LU factorization. So I will provide again the Google Meet link every now and then para maklase ka. So does anyone have any questions or concerns regarding this course or the schedule or the topics or the requirements? Hello? Okay, so none so far. So si engineer din Lazaro nag-ask twice a week na mag-meet every schedule. Not necessarily. Pwede man noon natay asynchronous nga activities magawaton. It's not necessary na every meeting ito mag-meet. But I will inform you in advance. So for example, kung dagan sa inyo mukuan nga maglisod o attend, I am very flexible on po. I can pwede na ako mo adjust. Okay, so I think there are no questions or concerns or maulaw tingali mo mangutana. So you can raise your concerns or ask me anything or contact me through my email address or through my mobile number. Thank you already have that one. Okay. So regarding sa final na presentation, yes, there will be a presentation. So whether or not it will be face to face, I will have to check. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, blended lang nila kaning kung ano blended siya dapat ang kaning graduate course. Okay. So ang presentation individual or by group. Nako, basi yung by group kay basi magkinupyanay ra mo og kuan ay di na mo tabang ang uban. Kung individual po no, so what's the pressure of everyone? By group or individual? Okay, by pair, I think by pair is okay, but then there are 19 of you who are enrolled to this section. So one group will be 3 members. Night 3. Sige, okay. Sige, okay, by pair and then one group will be 3 members. So as early as now, you can determine or you can pair up with your classmate, and then there will be one group with 3 members. However, for your problem sets and for your simulation and coding assignments, it will be individual. Ito lang sa final nga computational project will be by pair, and then one group will be 3 members. So with regards sa presentation, kung face-to-face ba siya, I will have to check lang sa ano. But for coding nga katong sa midterm nga presentation, already coding nga presentation report, it will be online. Di na ta mag face-to-face. Does anyone have other concerns or questions? Okay, so I will provide a Google Sheet or magbutang lang kung mga pair number, and then you can write your name with your pair sa Google Classroom. Lagi no, where do we send our draft para unta makita din sa walay pair since dili ni kayo na. Mana maayo nga mag-meet ta kas. Makaya ninyo mag-meet. Makaya ninyo mag-meet face to face even just once a month or maybe kung dili na siya lisod. Crickets man oy. Sige lang. I will okay. So makaya raman no. I will also have to check with the department kay basta stricto sila nga dapat blended yun na dili lang completely online ni siya na course. But majority of our classes or most of our classes will be online. So if there are no other concerns or questions, I think we can end this class. And then pag meron dahil mo, you can send your inquiries or concerns to my email or my mobile number. And then to those who are not yet enrolled in the online classroom, I sent the class code. You can enroll to the online classroom using this. Okay, group chat. Yeah, I think group chat would be a lot better. How about Messenger? Since tanan magagamit ng Messenger. Okay, so maghatag po sa akong Facebook account and then you can add me there. So I will create a group chat for this section. Let me pass it akong Facebook account for professional use. Sound is there. Okay. Sorry. So this is my Facebook account. Professional use na siya. Kindly add me there and then I will create a group chat for everyone for this section. And then we can communicate through that group chat. You can send, I will send updates, announcements, or you can also send your inquiries through that group chat aside from email and my mobile number. Okay, I think wala na may pangutana or concerns. So I think it's safe to say this class is we're done with this class. I will upload the for those who arrived late. I will upload the PowerPoint sa Google Classroom. You can access you can access that from you can download it from the Google Classroom. I will also try to upload the references sa Google Classroom and the Google Sheet for the pairing para sa final na computational project. You can also message me dapat sa Google Classroom. So if wala na questions, concerns, I will end this session, the Google Plus session. So thank you everyone for attending and see you on Thursday. Same time.
Thank you, sir.
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 Ay, ay, okay. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Ay, okay. Di na lang. Di na lang tayo mag-meet. Okay, so, Thursday is fiesta sa, paano? Fiesta sa, um, Cagayan. Mag-upload ng tingali kong slide na pwede niyo ma-read in advance. Asynchronous lang. But, the discussion, first discussion will be next week. So, next week is, September 2, 5. Okay ra? September 2, 5 na nakuha na. September 9 to 12, I will be on travel. So, dili ko mga classes eh. Oh, no. Yeah, 9 to 12. On travel ko. So, dili ko maka-meet sa inyo. I think asynchronous ko na siya. So, okay. Since fiesta man karong Friday, dili ka mag-meet. Pero tara, invite ko kung joke. Joking, just kidding. Okay, so next week, dili ka mag-meet. Oh, sorry, next meeting, rather. And then we'll meet on September 2, discuss Gaussian elimination and area factorization. Wala na? Wala na last question or concern? So, if there's none, ako na nang i-end ang session. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.